Brought to you by Hula Frog. Local things for kids to do. HulaFrog.com.
Hello, and thanks for watching Illusionist Michael Howell Live. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Hula Frog. I'd also like to thank our guest sponsor, Macaroni Kid. Another special thanks to Williams Magic Shop, Arizona Families, and Mildred and Dildred. If you guys want to find out what supplies you're going to need for each episode, you can go to illusionistmichaelhowell.com. Click the Illusionist Michael Howell Live link, and at the very top of the page, it'll tell you what supplies you're going to need for each episode. So go check that out. And I try to get it there every Friday, and it'll have a picture of the person that's going to be on. So that's how you know it's the right episode. Now we're going to start off. I'm going to show you a card trick with a card and a needle. I'm going to perform this one close to the camera. I'm going to pinch the card like that so you guys can see the needle. I'm going to put the needle through the card. It's magic. There we go. Wow. Do, 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 do. And even I had music and everything. Watch this. The card is perfectly fine. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll be here for the whole episode. Okay, guys. Oh, man. Upcoming events. Well, the pandemic is still going on. We're still filming out of our apartment here. So as far as upcoming events, we don't really have any because we're social distancing. We do film different parts of the week at a restaurant called Dante's Fire, and that's when we're filming the Magic Squad PG show. So sometimes that's an event, and all ages are welcome there. So yeah, check that out. It's fun. And then if you want to hire us to do magic, we do magic shows, social distancing. So we'll pull up in our car and we'll open up the back. You guys can stand far away, wear a mask, and we'll do magic for you. And we could do it without without audience participation, which is kind of cool, you know, social distancing while watching magic. Okay, guys, well, it's that time of the show where we get to have our very special guest on, Tucson legend, amazing radio host, Bobby Rich. Let's go into the TV, guys. Thank you so much for coming on, man. I'm really happy to have you.
It's great to see you all grown up, Michael, because I first met you when you were, I think, 7 or 8.
Wow. That's a while ago.
And I just remember you running around at all the play rehearsals for Arizona Rose Theater and being like a small pain in the butt. Now you're a big pain in the butt. So
I grew up. I know, a 31-year-old pain in the butt. It's crazy, man. So I think it's so cool that you get to be on radio and be a host. What got you into it, becoming a radio host?
You know, I tell you, about the same time you were starting in acting and doing the other stuff you were doing with your family, I was somehow attracted to the radio. And I don't really know why. I don't have a great story about it, except that I walked by where the radio station transmitter was, hiking up a hill near my hometown in eastern Washington State, near Spokane. And I looked through the window and I saw all this cool equipment, all these knobs and microphones and tape recorders and all that stuff. And I just thought that looked so cool. And the woman who was in there, who was on the air live at the time, was the story lady. And she was like reading a book on the radio.
Wow.
Like a very small town where that was considered entertainment. But anyway, the bug bit me. So I walked into the radio station one day. I was in 5th grade, and I said, I'm doing a story for the school paper. We didn't have a school paper. I wasn't doing a story, but it gave me an excuse to come in and look around and talk to the DJs and stuff. And the rest is history, I guess.
That's so cool. It sounds a lot like the very first time I got my Vegas show. Fun fact, I called the entertainment director and I found out who it was, like, in Vegas, and then I called back a couple days later and said I was his good friend because they wouldn't put me through. And then they put me through, and I had 2 minutes to sell myself to this guy, and I got my first Vegas show that way. So
Wow.
yeah, so that's kind of a similar story. That's really cool, man. What's your favorite part about, being on air and being a radio host?
I don't know. I can't even say that because everything about it I love. My slogan is radio was my first love and it will be my last. I've been doing it ever since I got on the air when I was 15 at that little hometown that I was telling you about in Washington State. And since then I've been to like 30 different markets around the country, including Los Angeles, New York, Philadelphia, Seattle, Miami, So I just moved all over the place and kept getting the next best job or better job. And I just loved it. And I mean, I think it's a God-given talent, honestly, because there's no like school. There's schools that can teach you how to tweak the knobs and do the tech part of it.
Yeah.
But as far as just like being able to go on the air and BS your way through talking, kind of be funny or kind of be interesting or touching, whatever it is. There's nobody could really teach you that. You got to just kind of do it.
Right.
And so I have been doing it for over 50 years, and I am still doing it. And now I own my own station in town called The Drive at 101.7 FM or on AM at 8:30 or streaming at thedrivetucson.com. And I do the morning show. I'm on the air right now, actually. With my partner Hill Bailey. It's called Bobby and Bailey in the Morning.
Oh, awesome.
And I just love it.
That's great, man. Yeah, it's really cool that you have your own station now. That's like really neat. And actually, my buddy Ken, you work with Ken Carr. I've known him for years.
Ken is the guy that comes in right after us in the morning show. I'm at home doing my part now because I broke my kneecap a few months ago, and I'm still on the touch and go with walking around. So I just have this home studio set up and I do my part from here, and all the rest of them are downtown at Scott and Broadway. That's where we broadcast from. And Ken Carr is coming up in just a few minutes.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much for coming on. It's real cool because like you said, we've known each other for so long and we've been, friends and with family friends, and we've known each other forever. So it's neat to, keep in touch and kind of, be able to.
I know. Can I just say, because I'm really proud of you, Michael. You've done so well. You are, and this is a true story, the second person in my life who I knew that young, and it was because of the rest of their family that I knew this other person I'm going to tell you about. It was when I was in San Diego, and this particular family, they were the Weirs, W-E-I-R-Z, and they had a family band. And they performed and they had some records, and they came to my radio station in the 70s in San Diego. And I became friends with that group. And the little one, like you were in your family, the little one was a guy named Michael Damian Weir. And Michael Damian went on to have Rock On and a couple of other hit records. He was on The Young and the Restless as an actor. So and he's about your age, a little bit older now, I guess. Okay, quite a bit older now. But I feel like I'm your other father. It's like, that's my boy. My boy, you're famous now.
Thank you so much, man. Anyways, well, so if they want to go listen to your station, do you want to just give it another shout out real quick?
Oh, okay, if you insist. I would show you this, but I think it comes out backwards, right?
Oh, no, that's not great.
Oh, that looks great? Okay.
Yeah.
The Drive Tucson is the name of the station. KDRI are the call letters. And then we're at 101.7 FM. Only in Tucson can you really hear it on the radio.
Okay.
AM 830. But thedrivetucson.com, we have this beautiful streaming audio that it goes all over the globe, and it sounds great there. Thanks, Michael.
Thank you so much. You take care, man.
Thank you so much, Bobby, for coming on the show. Man, I remember when I was a kid, my family's theater used to do so much with Bobby when Bobby was on Mix FM. We would go Christmas caroling every Christmas on the radio, going and tell corny jokes.
Man, those were the fun old days. I really do miss those. So thanks, Bobby, for coming on the show, and thanks, Macaroni Kid, for being our guest sponsor. Now we're going to do a project. We're going to make our very own rubber band gun. For this, you're going to need glue, construction paper, rubber bands, and if you got an empty like cup or a can sitting around, you could use that as well. There, I got mine. Now, I'm going to show you guys the rubber band gun we've made out of construction paper. This is it. Look at it from that angle so you can see the double barrel, the end, this end. So this is the rubber band gun we've already made. So I'm going to start with the barrel. Now you can use a full piece of paper, or you can use half a paper to make your 2 barrels, depending on how big you want your gun to be. So you roll this up. So this makes the barrel of the gun. So these are the barrels. This one's purple, so if you want to cut this in half, you can have a little short gun. And then if it's 2 full sizes, it'll look like this. So that's up to you, save paper. And then when you're putting the barrels together, you're gonna glue it like here and leave an opening right there, and then glue it at the ends. All right, so that's the first part, so gluing your barrels together. And then after that, you're going to need this part at the ends. You're gonna make the little holder part right there. So you're gonna roll the piece of paper like so. Oh man, this is a lot of work, guys. And then you're gonna bend it so it looks like that. See? And that's gonna go at the end of the barrels. And you're gonna wanna glue that in, because if you don't, it would fall out. Okay, then, this is an important part, guys. You need a paper about this width, and then you're gonna roll it. And your parents can help you out. It's pretty much just eyeing it, really. And you're gonna make the trigger. Now the trigger is this blue thing right here, and that's just gonna go in between the barrels. So if you can see, the piece of paper is in between the barrels, and it's held in with a rubber band. So you're gonna lock it in with a rubber band. Last but not least, it needs a handle. So you're gonna roll a piece of paper. This is a full piece of construction paper, right? Full piece of construction paper, and then you're gonna cut it at an angle and then glue it together. So the reason, look, that piece is cut at an angle like that, and then it's glued together, making the handle. And then you're gonna glue that to the barrels at the back. So then you have a rubber band gun. So that's how that works. So I'm gonna show you guys. Just put the rubber band there. See it? Woo! It went off. Another visual here. Put the rubber band. Bow! So guys, this is your easy to make rubber band gun out of construction paper, rubber band, and glue. Try that at home with your family, guys. It's pretty fun. You can shoot cups or stuff in your house. All right, guys, we'd like to introduce a very special guest, furry rabbit named Panda. Panda, hey Panda. All right, we got a magical box over here. We're gonna put Panda in the box. So here we go, putting Panda in the box. Bye, Panda. Panda Express sounds about good right now. Shouldn't be filming while hungry, guys. Okay, so the box is locked. There's Panda in the box. Not a Jack in the box, it's Panda in the box. Okay, on the count of 3, I'd like you guys to say the magic words, hula frog. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hula frog! And Panda is no longer there. Thank you so much, guys. Well, it's been an incredible episode. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I have an animal rescue. It's called Rose Ranch Animal Rescue. If you guys would like to find out more information, you can go to illusionistmichaelhowell.com, click the Illusionist Michael Howell live link, and there's information on that page. Rose Ranch Animal Rescue has a GoFundMe, so go donate, please. We need donations. We also need different cages and terrariums and things, so if you can't donate money but you have some cages or something laying around, please donate those. That helps. If we can't use the cage, we have a place we can take them and they'll give us money to sell them, so that'll help out the rescue as well. We sell t-shirts for $45, and if you want something to scare the bugs away, you can get your very own autographed picture of me with an animal. Now, I have a fan club. That's on my website as well, so go check that out. You get lots of cool stuff in the mail. Well, guys, it's that time of the show where I get to tell you guys a silly joke. Jericho, what did the pineapple say to the panda bear?
What?
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, guys, here's the real jokes. Why did the invisible man turn down the job offer?
Why did the invisible man turn down the job offer?
He just couldn't see himself doing it. Ah! Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. It's about pickles. I like pickles. I like pickles. Hey, 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 hey. Little Rascals references. All right. Two pickles fell out of a jar onto the floor. What did one pickle say to the other?
What did one pickle say to the other?
Deal with it. Okay, this is a good one. Why did the lion spit out the clown?
Why did the lion spit out the clown?
Because he tasted funny. Oh! Okay, guys, don't worry. The bad jokes are coming to an end. We only have one more. Okay. Jerica, how do you get a squirrel to like you?
How do you get a squirrel to like you?
Act like a nut! Which is how I got Jerica. I had to act like a nut. Okay, guys. We are, I'm very excited. Next episode is going to be so much fun. My buddy, my friend, Benny James is going to be on the show, guys. And we're going to shoot things a little differently. We're going to be together and interviewing and doing some magic together. And also talk about our show that's a little for grown-ups, a little older. But you can watch it too because it's not that crazy. I'm sure your parents won't mind. That airs every second Friday. Or it's the second Friday or every other Friday of the month. Ugh. There we go. That was easy for me to say, guys. But guys, thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of your day.